Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today we are doing a pick a card on how is your person currently feeling and thinking about you, about the connection, and anything else that my guides want to throw in. You guys know I'm going to share it. I don't really have much of a choice. And I try to do this weekly. Sometimes it doesn't always happen, but I'm trying to get back on point where I do this as a weekly check-in for your person or just anyone that you're dealing with that you're curious about. So I have 3 piles for you today. Pile 1, I have one of my favorite brass flowers with the Good Tarot. I have the Tarot of the Curious Creatures and Seppertine. And then I have pile 3 is the Guardian of the Night Tarot with this lovely amethyst heart. I don't know why I had a brain block there. But again, so 3 piles, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, then you could have messages in more than one pile. It's a beautiful time to use your own intuition to decide what's right for you and what to let go of, because these are general readings, so you just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. A lot of people watch these, so I'm tapping into a lot of different energies when I am doing these readings. So again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Sometimes some people use the numbers to help them decide. And then you just click on that number in the description and it'll take you right to your spot in the reading. So guys, with all that said, one other announcement, I have opened up personal readings again. So if you're curious or interested in getting a personal reading, please feel free to email me at ajourneyinlight@gmail.com. That's also in the description box if you're unsure of what I just said. You can find it there. All right, guys, take a moment. I'm going to leave these up and go with whichever you're drawn to the most, and I'll see you at your pile. Thanks, guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked my favorite brass flower. I know I usually use crystals, but this guy wanted to be paired with this guy today, so we went there. And we are using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. I have a lot of her oracle decks and they are amazing. So let's see what is going on with your person. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't feel right for you in your situation, feel free to let that part go. Not a big deal. I will be doing reversals today. Please don't be afraid of that. It's strictly information, not a big deal. All right. Oop. And I've also opened up personal readings for anyone interested in getting a personal reading with me. Just shoot me an email at ajourneyinlight@gmail.com and I will send you over all the details for that. What I'm doing and what I have available. And you can also find my email in the description box below. So, all right, pile 1. What is going on with the person? What can we let them know? Too many flipped over. I'm not taking all that. All right, pile 1's person, please. Thinking, feeling about the connection. We have the 7 of Wands, the Hanged Man, 8 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. In this deck, they call them by the earth or the elemental sign. So 7 of Fire, we have the Hanged Man, we have the 8 of Fire, and the 10 of Earth. But that's why I'm saying them differently. We have Page of Water, which is the Page of Cups. We have Ace of Earth. We have Patience, which is Temperance in reverse. Right? Yeah. And the World in reverse. Bottom of the deck energy is a 5 of Swords in reverse. Kind of want to pull some, I'm going to pull a few oracle cards. I think this is by Colette too. I don't know where my box is. Pretty sure this deck is. This is Wisdom of the Oracle. Great deck. We have To Be Fair. A nod to a little Libra-esque kind of card there. Imagine. And Mending. I feel like these exact cards came up on a reading last week. Okay, so what is going on with your person? Overall energy is the Five of Swords in reverse, which actually is a pretty stellar card to be in reverse. So Five of Swords is someone, it's almost like a fight. It's a battle that no one wins. It's also indicative of an internal fight within your head, like you're fighting against yourself almost, or unclear, or just mental confusion. With it being in reverse, that feels like this person may be more clear-headed about things and no longer wanting to fight against something. This person could be healing inner wounds, inner childhood wounds. We have two children, well, children fairies, and this could be working on things, working on their truths. I just note, I don't normally notice this, that the spool of thread she's sitting on is blue. So that would be indicative of the throat chakra. So about like mending through the truth, being more truthful, being more expressive, standing in your own truth kind of energy, and being fair and really really thinking and being in almost a dream-like world here. Like this person may be tapping into their intuition a little more than they ever have. So Seven of Wands clarified by our Page of Cups. So Seven of Wands can be this endurance energy, this willing to put up the fight, to go the distance, to be strong. It's clarified by our Page of Cups, which is kind of like that youthful energy. Their pages are messengers, and cups are emotions. So this is someone that is like willing to stand up for something that they are feeling. And they may be, for some reason, I feel like this person is just recognizing these feelings a little bit more, being more open. Maybe they've finally put their logical mind to the side and is starting to feel things, really wanting to step in to own their truth, own their heart, move forward with that kind of things. But we are asking how they're thinking and feeling about you. So I feel like this person is ready to stand steadfast in their heart towards you and their feelings, and just be more honest about that. We have the Hanged Man and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Hanged Man is all about sometimes a pause, sometimes being in limbo, or looking at things from a different perspective, like being forced, like a forced perspective change. Also can be healing, or indicative of like physical ailment. So I normally don't read it that way, but I know it means that, and they're giving me that. So putting that out there, it might just be for somebody, a little nod to someone will have been sick, or maybe even a chronic kind of illness, or an immune disorder or something like that. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I don't know why they're going down that route so much. Sorry. So, okay, but this person has definitely like almost flipped upside down and looking at something a little differently, and looking at how they want to start anew in their life, build something fresh, something new, but something tangible. Our earth is very much those 3D things, like our money, our physical body at times, things like that, but wanting to really build like a new beginning, maybe even a new offer of something. Eight of Fire can be a lot about fast-moving energy, also communication. And this person with Temperance being in reverse, or in this deck they call it Patience, with it being in reverse, it's like this person is ready to move forward. Whatever they've been stalling on, and it's possibly your guys' connection for what this type of reading we're pulling for, they're ready to move forward. They're ready to open up communication. If they've been withdrawn from you or not communicative on whatever this opening, this truth that they're working through, that they're mending, they're going to be more forthcoming and no longer fighting against it, but fighting for the connection, fighting for being expressive, fighting for their side. And this may be new to this person, so they might stumble before they run a little bit with this type of thing. Like if they're having this full kind of shift in their life, just be mindful of that and not so hard on them if like things aren't flowing properly. If they're trying to explain something and they're getting like tongue-tied almost, just be kind versus right in this moment, and allow them to unfold because this is new for them. So 10 of Earth clarified by the world. So the world can sometimes be endings or completion of a cycle. With it being in reverse, I feel like this person isn't ready to completely give up on this. Like they're not ready to let go of this abundance that they have. And maybe, you know, this reading isn't a no contact reading, but this feels very much like a connection in separation or not in the best of connections at this time. So if you're in a hunky-dory love relationship, I mean, this could play some truce for you, but this definitely feels more of like someone that has pulled away or you've pulled away and they're having shifts because of it. But it's like they're going through the dark woods and they can't quite see where they're going, but they can see like the path a little bit. So they're just walking along. Also, I keep seeing someone stumbling, like they're stumbling through this. So be kind. They're figuring it out, but they don't quite know even where they're going just yet, but they know that they're on path for wherever they're supposed to go. So there may be some hesitancy of this person maybe coming in a little bit with communication, pulling back a little bit in the beginning, because this person's trying to figure out why am I even going this way? But they're no longer like trying to be logical about it. They're just trying to just go with the flow. So yeah, it's definitely a very interesting energy. It's not overly sappy, emotional. There we do have that Page of Cups. So it's like almost wanting to express those feelings a little bit, but this person's just figuring stuff out. They're just like, all right, what is going on here? We have 5 of Water under here, so 5 of Cups. There could be, you know, them having some regrets about how something happened, about something they did, and we have a 10 of Cups in reverse underneath that. So, you know, they could have, if they turned away from this happy fulfillment, they're feeling rather, you know, guilty about it or regretful about it in that sense. So yeah, this person is definitely just starting to, I feel like, follow their heart more. Even though they're still being very grounded, but they're just following this path. They're going with the flow. They're not resisting it like they used to resist. And they're realizing what they have to fight for. So it's really interesting energy. I do want to pull some message cards for you guys. Which deck do I want to use? What deck am I supposed to use? All right. I normally wouldn't pull this type of deck for this group, but being called to. So these messages might, if you're in a committed relationship, these messages might be a little off because this is soulmates in separation, unspoken love messages, or you can just consider this as something that they haven't said just yet to you. All right, so what does pile 1's person want to say? I love you more than anyone, but failed to show it. I wish I could have been emotionally available and let you in. I must admit that I'm longing for your touch and your warm embrace. I hope you allow me to step up and turn this around. Yeah, this definitely feels like a shift and a turn, but they're not sure if you're gonna take that offer. And that might be also where this hesitancy with the hangman, like a pause, like, are they even going to accept this offer? But yet they really do want to move forward and they no longer want to wait around and be patient about it. This is not the way I wanted things to end. I wish I could go back in time. There's that regret that was sitting under here. Very much like, oh, what did I do? What did I do with this love? Give me more time. I'm working on being a better counterpart for you. Yeah, they're stumbling through. Yeah, the Wayne Dyer quote, sometimes it's better to be kind than right, is just floating through my head over and over, which is one of my favorite of his quotes. He's an amazing man. But so there's no good reason for the way I acted. I wish I could apologize. More regret. And you will always have a special place in my heart no one else can fill. So that's just kind of what's going on with your person, pile 1. Hopefully this gave you some insights. As always, I appreciate you guys being here with me. It's truly an honor. And again, making that announcement that I've opened up my personal readings. Shoot me an email. My email's in the description box below. And I can send you all the details about that. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you, for spending time with me. It's freaking an honor to be able to do this. So thank you guys for letting me fulfill my soul purpose. So as always, thank you and have a good one. Bye, guys. And I have the squeakiest chair if anyone's sitting there. I mean, I think I need a screaming oil at me. Being the Tin Man, need some oil. Or maybe I didn't build it tightly enough. I need to adjust the Allen wrench out and fix this chair. It's a really pretty chair. You guys can't see it. Little mid-century modern chair, but it is squeaky. All right, I need to take a sip of water. Shake off pile 1's energy. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked the serpentine. I always say that wrong. Serpentine. Don't judge me. I say it wrong. Oh. I love this deck. Okay, I know the 9 of Swords isn't like everyone's favorite card, but look how cute that 9 of Swords is. It's probably the best 9 of Swords I've ever seen. Okay, sorry. I just got this deck and I love it. So guys, we are going over how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you, about the connection, and anything else that wants to come up. Last pile was more about that person. I feel like my guides have been more about just what's going on with them versus lovey feelings, but I'm like, I want to know the feels, guys. I want to know the feels. So I do my best to get the information out the best I can. And why am I rambling? I'm not sure. All right. So, yep, we are going over all that. I am taking reversals. It's just a way of getting information, not a huge deal. Don't worry about them. And we'll see what's going on with your person here. How are they thinking and feeling about this connection, please? Can we get the feelings and the thoughts versus what's going on? Trying to finagle my guides into being mushy today. All right, pile 2's person, what's going on with them? Also, I have opened up my personal readings. We have 7 of Wands in reverse. Personal readings, if you're interested in that, you can shoot me an email at ajourneyinlight@gmail.com. Hey, man. It's the same 2 first cards as pile 1, just different positioning. Interesting. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. But yeah, you can shoot me an email at ajourneyinlight@gmail.com if you're interested in details about my personal readings. We have a King of Swords in reverse. We have a 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse. Don't worry, like I swear my whole deck is not in reverse. Remember, it's just information. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands upright. Upright. Look at this Knight of Wands. Look at that guy. Ah! I love this deck. Okay, I am nerding out on this deck by Chris Ann. I just got it. I've only used it once in a reading before and I love it. Okay, we are pulling some Oracle cards because this is a lot of not blocked energy, it's interesting energy. So I want to get a couple more tidbits before I start spilling my guts here, guys. Bear with me. You guys are the best, by the way. I have some of the best viewers. You guys comment the best things. Sometimes I don't even know what to say. You guys are so great. Like, I'm just like, oh, thanks. Because I get very shy, but I still appreciate you guys. So we have the Observer. We have the Happy. And we have Milk and Honey. And Here and Now on the bottom of the deck. What is going on with this person? You know, we have the 7 of Wands reversed, clarified by 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So sometimes Seven of Wands can be endurance, but sometimes it can be someone that's kind of, I mean, standoffish. Like, look at, she's putting, yeah, she has a skirt on. Doesn't matter. This character is putting up their hand like, no, like, stay back a little bit. But being reversed and our Nine of Pentacles can be like this single kind of energy, this independent energy. Both being reversed, this person could be ready to start letting some walls down, ready to open up, ready to, you know, maybe not be single anymore if they are, if they were, if they kind of held on to that. Really maybe looking forward to moving forward with this, coming in a little bit passionately and fiery and fast. Hanged Man here clarified by our Eight of Wands. So this is, though, the energy of pause double times, because the Hanged Man can be a paused energy, but also looking at something from a different perspective, really seeing the world from new eyes. With the Eight of Wands is fast moving energy, but also communication. It's in reverse. So this person, I feel like, is contemplating on how to express things more openly with you, but just looking at approaching things completely different. But they're giving me like this message of trying to find the right words to express themselves right. This person may have not always been the kindest with words or too harsh at times, and they're trying to smooth out their rough edges, but really kind of just being more perspective and more observant on how their own actions affect everyone else. And so being a little slow about that, but I think that it's good. So we have a Three of Pentacles in reverse and our Two of Cups in reverse. So for some of you guys, I know the threes, people are like third-party situations. So third-party situations come up. They don't always necessarily be another person. It can be a situation, it can be work, it can be just something that keeps you guys apart. There's some third-party interference, so to speak, about the love. So with it being reversed, that could be, you know, going out the door. But this person's still a little unsure about how to approach the love in this connection. So I love the Two of Cups. It's one of my favorite cards, but it is in reverse. So they're still a little blocked about how to work on this. And Three of Pentacles can also be about how working together and building something together. So they're unsure of how to build the love back. So if love has been lost, they're still trying to figure out, how do I go about doing this? And that might be their new approach, their new way of thinking, but they're still unclear because we still have this King of Swords. So they're figuring it out, but they're still unclear of how to move forward. And they're feeling a little ungrounded with this Four of Pentacles energy in reverse. Now, Four of Pentacles can also be a little bit of a greedy energy. Maybe this person, if they were jealous in the past or had jealous tendencies, they're also wanting to let those go. But yeah, this person's just kind of in a pause mode, just trying to figure out how to be the best way to come in, but they still want to come in. There's still a lot of passion here. They feel very passionate towards you, very driven towards you. I feel like this person just royally maybe effed up with something or with you. And so they're just like, how do I do that? How do I fix this? And so they're just kind of looking at this. And remember, tarot is a snapshot of current energy. And that's why I like to do this reading weekly, because things change all the time. So this is just kind of like a mode of pause. And we have the observer here. So they're really looking at their situation. They're looking at you. They could be watching your social media too, keeping an eye on you and just trying to figure out how to even go approach this and how to get their happiness back. So you do bring them this much happiness. Like, it's so much happiness. It beams from the inside out, and maybe this is also how they see you. So maybe they're watching your social media and you're just living your best little life, and they're seeing that and they're like, wow, you know, I really messed up. Whatever route I was going for wasn't really working for me, and I'm ready to like not be that person. I just don't know how to fix it just yet. So, you know, they do want to sweeten the load. The Milk and Honey card is blending, you know, kind of some energies and trying to be sweet about something and trying to have the best of both worlds and fix things. And this person's also trying to be a little more present, not be so focused on the past, not be so focused on the future, but figure out how to fix this in the here and now. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of just under the surface stuff. So for the message cards, I want to use the Hidden Truth Oracle because I feel like there's just a lot of unsaid things between the two of you guys. There's a lot of things this person's like sitting on and unsure of how to communicate. So let's figure out what that is. All right, guys. So for pile 2, this person is definitely sitting in this don't know how to proceed holding pattern energy. So what do they want to say? Oh, 2. I replay our conversations over and over. There's that holding pattern, that cycle. I want to tell you how I feel. It's time for me to heal now. Yeah, they're definitely taking some time out, maybe realizing that they were their own problem kind of thing. So they're working on healing themselves, which is great. You speak to me through music. So there could be a music connection between the two of you guys. You could hear music like random times when you're going to bed, waking up, that kind of thing. But you know, they hear songs and it reminds them of you. But there could be, you guys, yeah, could just have a musical weaving between the two of you guys. I don't know. Yeah. I'm starting to understand our connection. So they're starting to understand like how important this connection is to them and how much you did really mean to them. And maybe they never fully expressed that properly. We will be together again. So they definitely want to reconcile. Again, this is feeling very separated kind of energy. Both piles today so far have been. I'll wait for a sign from you. So they're kind of almost waiting for a nod from you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this person is watching your social media. So maybe post a song in your stories that means something to you two. And that'll be like your little like SOS or wave the white flag kind of thing. A peace offering. Again, up to you. You don't have to. I'm grateful for this spiritual lesson. And I know it's a distraction from your pain. So there's a level of this person tends to downplay your feelings for them and just assuming that, you know, you were a distraction or they were a distraction for something for you. That it could either be very on point or just how this person perceived the situation. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. So yeah, it's definitely, this person didn't want to let you go. But I think they had to. I think they just royally messed up and it was almost like, I don't know how to fix this. And I want you. So this person definitely still wants you. They want this connection. They want to repair this, whatever has happened. And they do want to come in. They're just kind of in the pause kind of mode. So pile 2, I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some insight. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. If you're interested in a personal reading, shoot me an email at ajourneyinlight@gmail.com. That's in the description box if you're unsure. And I will see you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Where's my box? If you're sitting in the between high, I don't really have a question today, so I'm sorry. I usually ask a question, but I've forgotten. I'm trying to hurry up and get this in and done before I have to go get my little girls from school. I guess I could ask, how many parents are out there? How many people have parents? Or how many people have parents? How many people are parents? I have 2 little lovely little girls. So, anyhow, all right. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked the amethyst heart. How pretty that is. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay. And we're using the Guardian of the Night Tarot. I love this deck. Every deck I use today, I like I like all my decks. So we are going over how your person is currently feeling and thinking about you, about the connection and anything else going on with them. My guides haven't been overly mushy with the feelings or insightful about their feelings, but definitely what's going on with people. But I do my best to pull it out. I will pull message cards as well. I know a lot of you guys like that. So this is a general reading. Remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. A lot of people watch these, so I'm trying to sort through a lot of energy to the best of my ability. So sometimes not everything matches up. Just trust your intuition and let that part go. All right. So let's see. Pile 3's person, what's going on with them? The Sun. And we are also, I'm taking reversals, so don't worry about that. It's just information. 3 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Swords. King of Wands, clarifying the Sun. You have a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Magician in reverse. The Hermit. Overall energy. King of Cups. I'm going to pull some oracle cards too, guys. Are these all on screen? I love this deck. Man. I have awesome viewers. A lot of you guys have donated a lot of these decks to the channel, so thank you for that. I have an Amazon wish list, and you guys have been rocking and sending me so many cool things. And also thank you to anyone who has sent me donations lately, just like as an energy exchange for these. So I appreciate that. Or even if you just take a moment and watch like 30 seconds of an advertisement that pops up. I mean, it's just pennies, but it does help me in the long run for doing these. All right, we have Blessed. Loyal Heart. And a Change in the Wind. All right, we do have, oh, we have Higher Power on the bottom of the deck. So we do have some mushy energy in here, so that's nice. King of Cups, overall energy. So King of Cups is very loving, kind, but sometimes keeps that those feelings to himself. He's not necessarily out there with a, why am I saying this? What's it called? When I'm in these modes, I can sometimes see what I'm trying to say, but I can't remember the name of things. Like I don't almost have access to my full files. The thing that you talk through that's very loud, the like, is it called a megaphone? I can't recall, the word is escaping me, but my point was they're not on that announcing it to the world, but they definitely feel all the feels. So this person definitely has a lot of feelings for you, a lot of feelings for this connection. All of them, even if they don't express it, they have it. So we start off our reading with the Sun, which is typically the happiest card in all of tarot. This deck with this Panther, Cougar, Mountain Lion, depending on your region, what you're going to call this guy sitting up here, looks a little menacing. Is a little protective of their happiness. And we do have a King of Wands in reverse. So this person may be almost covering up how happy they are, or they're trying to somehow control their happiness in their life, but feeling like they don't know how. With this King of Wands energy is usually very confident, very like proud, but it being in reverse, it's almost like they may have lost some happiness in their life, and maybe that if you guys aren't in connection, it's you that they've lost, because they feel like, again, this very serious look on this face right here, you know, wanting the Sun and realizing that maybe they've let that slip through their fingers a little bit, and they've lost their confidence in something. 3 of Cups in reverse, clarified by our Knight of Pentacles. 3 of Cups is that reunion energy, sometimes third party energy though, sometimes player partying energy. It's being reversed for a lot of those scenarios is good. The reconciliation, you know, but it's okay. So they're bringing in this change of wind. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like the scenarios, this person maybe was into going out, into partying more, and they were slow to change, but now they're ready to change. They're ready to change their mischievous ways. They don't want to go digging in garbage cans anymore, kind of with these raccoons. And they're ready to make a change in their life. They're ready to not walk away from things anymore. With this 8 of Cups being in reverse can sometimes be walking away from things. I mean, the 8 of Cups journey though is a beautiful journey. So they may have gone away for a little bit, but they're no longer wanting to walk away from this, because they no longer they feel disempowered. That's coming up a lot. This person, something about this connection or the loss of this connection, I don't know why all these piles are feeling very disconnected, not like in connection, very, very separate today coming across. But this person definitely feels like a lack of confidence, a lack of empowerment because of this. And then we run into an Ace of Swords clarified by the Hermit. So this person may have had some realizations that they need to change their ways. They really need to go within. They really need to heal themselves. Any of their own wounds that they've almost been bleeding on other people, including you. You know, when you're damaged, sometimes you don't realize that if you don't heal that stuff, you just bleed on everyone else around you, even that didn't cause it, right? If you don't mend the wound, you don't put the band, you know, you don't heal the issues going on within, you just pour it all over everybody else, right? So they're having these epiphanies, these thoughts, realizing that where their life hasn't served them, how they've been hasn't served them, and they really want to make peace with themselves, peace with the people in their life, with this white in here. They just really want to like renew themselves. So, you know, we do end this reading with the Hermit. So they may be going within a little bit, being that introspective Hermit, beautiful energy. We also, it's the Virgo energy. So I do have to point that out. They really are just wanting to put in the work, fix themselves, and really be a better person, and really honor their heart more. And they might not have done that in the past. And this could be very much divinely guided with higher power popping up here. And we have blessed, we have loyal heart, and then we have change in the wind. So this person is thinking about the things that their heart are loyal to, or who has been loyal to them. We have keys here that I'm being guided to point out, almost like you have the key to your heart, or that might involve somebody's name. I'm just being told to mention the keys. They're almost like skeleton keys here. And really following their heart with the knowledge that their heart is wise. With these two owls here, looking at each other, realizing there's so much wisdom when you follow your heart versus following your head at times. That's just where your power lies, is within your heart. And so that's where this change is really coming in. And really how blessed they've been, how many, like, and they see you as a blessing. They see you as something that they should honor and cherish in this connection. Because I think in lack of this connection, because again, I feel like this is very separate energy from those watching. This person has felt like they've lost their confidence, like they've lost their magnetism, like they feel very disempowered, when maybe they thought they were making the right choice and wanting to do all this stuff, but they're realizing the route that they went wasn't fulfilling. It didn't bring them the power they wanted. They didn't bring them everything that they did, all the stuff that you had brought them, where their heart really lied. So yeah, as I'm talking, I'm getting like super melancholy, like just like but with all that said, it is forcing this person to see the truth of things. You know, the Ace of Swords has the sword of truth here, and really looking at, you know, the role they've played in their own life and how they have affected other people. Really realizing that they need to make peace with some of their internal, not necessarily demons, but the things that they keep hidden. So we have some bats here, which only come out at night. So it's kind of like that hidden energy. Not saying anything bad about bats. I think bats rock, but you know, just that kind of, they're hidden away in a cave, and it's like almost like they're secrets, and they're trying to let things out, and work through their own personal skeletons in their closet. Maybe that's what that skeleton key is about. They're ready to open up and let those things that have held them back out. Wow, my ears are burning too. That's really interesting. Okay, so I want to pull some message cards for you guys. What do I want to pull? I'm going to use the Hermit Tarot's messages to see what else we get coming up for pile 3, please. What else can we know about what's going on with their feelings and thoughts would be really nice. I lie awake thinking about our future. So you're heavily on this person's mind still. You were wrong. Maybe you said they'd never change or something like that, but they feel like you were wrong about something. I just want you all of the time. I have so much desire for you. You are my everything. I just want space. I just wish I did things differently. So there's still like a little bit of back and forth with this person. So that hot, cold energy a little bit, because there's still a level of them realizing I don't even know if it's they want space, it's that they need space to heal themselves, that they're not quite there yet. But they still wish things were different, and they do have a lot of desire, and they think about you a lot. Gosh, my ears are burning on fire. This is so weird. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Let me hold you. So they still definitely want to keep you in their life. They want to hold you. They want to hug you. They want to embrace you. Time to ground yourself. So if you've been up in your head, and this can be a message from their higher self, if you've been up in your head about the situation, feeling like, I don't know what to do, blah, 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 you're being guided to ground yourself a little bit, pull yourself back into the present, be in the here and now. Even if that means going and walking outside barefoot and just saying thank you for every step you take is a very grounding practice. Practicing gratitude helps pull you into the here and now and helps really ground you. Your family won't like me, so there's a worry that they don't measure up somehow. I don't know if I've ever pulled that card out of there. I'm afraid to talk, so they're a little afraid to communicate at times. Reach out. So they're asking you to reach out again, only if you feel guided to, guys. Please always use my readings, other people's readings, as just guidance. You don't have to do everything that someone suggests. Do what feels right for you. You know your true north. Always trust your internal instincts. Always. Sometimes I wonder if you care, so they're still a little worried that you don't care anymore. I'm terrified. I want to start a family with you. Let me move to one more deck. I feel like, what deck? Okay. I haven't used this deck in quite some time. Love Messages. I don't even think this is in print anymore, but I like this deck a lot. It was given to me by a lovely friend named Kine. So let's see what else for pile 3. I'm struggling to find the right words to say to you. You are the best thing that ever happened to me in a long time. Pull 1 or 2 more. I'm currently working on becoming a better version of myself. Yeah, definitely. My heart never knew loneliness until you walked away. I'm missing you. And we'll take these 2. Just because I let you go doesn't mean I wanted to. Do you even realize how amazing you are to me? And one more. When I look in your eyes, I have found the mirror to my own soul. So, yeah, there's still a lot of love and connection, a lot of feels. Again, not necessarily the most expressive with the King of Cups, but definitely the feelings are there. So pile 3, I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some insight into what's going on, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. I have opened up personal readings. I think I mentioned that. If you're interested, shoot me an email at ajourneyinlight@gmail.com. And that's in the description box as well. So as always, thank you so much for spending your time with me. You guys truly are like the best, and you guys, yeah, I'm just honored to get to do this. So thank you guys for spending your time with me, and have a good one. Bye guys.